Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste. This is Tasia with Amalgam Divinity Glow. Thank you for being here, supporting the vibe of the channel, and just connecting. I do appreciate each and every one of you more than you know. It's always an honor, and I'm very humbled. So thank you. If this resonates, you can, or if you just vibe it, you can always thumbs it up, keep it circulating for those who need it. And yeah, but I do want to put my disclaimers out. I'm not a psychic, I'm just a messenger here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator. My spiritual team guides God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, in the purest love energy possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. We keep it divinely protected in the love, light, and glow of the Most High Creator and our ancestral team and archangels. All right. And not sure if I said this. I don't know why. My brain is like, but this is never to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool. Find the reader best for you. Your discernment, free will, intuition are always the key factors. So if the Cinderella slipper don't fit, don't force it. Don't eat the food on the plate if it don't resonate. All right, if you don't like it. And I might not be the reader for you. So find the reader best for you. This is a non-judgment zone. We not judging. We just going with the flow of the energy. This is a healing zone, a zen zone, a relaxing zone, a spiritual zone, whatever kind of zone in a healthy way for you on this journey. So yeah, in this zone, I'm hearing you've been in this new mindset, but I'm hearing mind zone. Like your mind is in a whole nother zone of life right now. You about to be really surprised about what life is about to do because you about to be in a whole nother zone. I'm hearing like I'm hearing war zone. I'm not even kidding you. I'm hearing war zone. But see, it feels like a war zone because we are in a war. We're in a spiritual war, okay? Spiritual versus physical is happening. It's here. All of the mass destruction of humanity and all the talk of this and this and what we feeling and what's happening, there's a collapse, there's a downfall taking place. Yes, we are feeling the war zone here. All right, however, your mind is in a whole different zone about this, meaning you have elevated above this matrix zone, right? You zoned out from the matrix. And since you zoned out from it, you tapped out of it, you're able to now zone in about the reasons why this war zone is happening and why your mission is a huge part of the reason why it's happening. Now people I'm hearing are laser zoned on divine collectives. I've been getting lately that dark entities or energies or frequencies or people around you are going to want to come back, you know, because you're zoning in on your mission. You know exactly where you need to be. So that's why your mind zone is completely different. Even though there's a war zone going on, you are focusing on your mind zone, meaning you're zoning in on, when I'm hearing mind, I'm hearing information, I'm hearing knowledge, I'm hearing studying, like you studying the war zone. You're studying these people, you're studying the system, you're studying you're studying, whether you're even in school, you're in this stage of studying. You're studying who you are, you're studying the people around you, you're studying the world, you're studying humanity, you're studying the figures. I'm hearing figure of speech, how people talk. You're watching everything. I just did a video where the attention seekers underestimated a divine feminine energy or their elite status. People were zoning in, laser focusing on you because these attention seekers did that. They zoned in on you because they knew your mission was going to bring you a lot of attention. in this time of this war zone, people are now zoning in on you, Divine Collective, and your light worker mission is getting heavier and more like a workload. Okay, you're getting a workload. You know, like when you go to work, you gotta all these tasks, all these assignments, or think about a call center job. Okay, boom, boom, the call queue is nonstop, back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, you're bringing things back to life, back to reality, back to life, back to reality. Like you bringing people back to life and back to reality as you are. And so these people know that you're going to be zoned in on, because people are in a time where this war zone, people feel dead inside. People feel lifeless. People feel like there's no hope. You are bringing hope. This is your light worker mission, to light up this darkness, to light up the darkness in people's hearts, in people's minds, in people's lives, in humanity, in society, the conditioning, all these dark systems, yo. Entertainment business is dark. Music business is dark. Like the movie film industry is dark. I mean, yeah, there's some lightness. I've been seeing some productions come out. I'm like, hey, all right. Y'all, I had to cut my thumbs. I just noticed. One broke and I was trying to save it, and the other one, I'm like, you know what? We're just going to cut both of you guys. But even with that, you had to cut some people off that were zoning in on you that you paid attention to. So even though these attention seekers knew that you were about to get all this attention because your mission called for attention, but see, not to get personal attention for personal gain. No, it was to bring world attention to what's happening in humanity. So as you level up your knowledge, your mind, because I heard mind zone, as you're leveling up and you're minding your own business in your zone, because you have been minding your own business as well. Oh, yes, you have. And you've been in your own zone. You've been focusing on what you got to do, on your mission. And you're not even paying attention to the people that are paying attention to you. These attention seekers as well, you used to pay attention to certain people in your life, and you didn't even realize that these people sought out your attention, or that they were just people who wanted all the attention. And so that particular video, that was a video I just did like maybe 3 videos back, maybe 2 or 3. And the attention seekers was like this star player, right? You was on the bleachers on a rebound. You probably never scored on a team. You never got to be, on the court playing the basketball game, but you was a part of the team as the backup, right? These people thought you was a backup player. They put you in the back, in the corner, all right? They was getting all this attention. And they underestimated you. So you never were being seen, but what you were seeing was how these people was playing. So Spirit set you on that bleacher, on the sidelines. Yeah, Spirit ordered that. But see, it wasn't just any bleacher, and it wasn't just any sideline. It was you sitting on your throne, because the Most High spiritual team and creator, your spirit guides, was like, we need the Divine Collective to pay attention to who wants attention, to who seeks attention, and just pay attention to what's going on in the world. Pay attention to how you react. Pay attention to how you talk. Pay attention to where you go. Pay attention to every little detail that your intuition is nudging you at. But learning at the same time not to overreact or not to get ahead of yourself, and learning not to always think negative about the discernment, right? So you, Divine Collective, were sitting on the bleachers to realize how people was playing a spiritual game. I'm hearing a spiritual game. People were playing a spiritual game to gain spiritual fame. What? Dang, people were playing a spiritual game to gain spiritual fame. That's crazy. Wow. There were some people playing a spiritual game to gain spiritual fame. And these people was playing light worker missions. Light worker. See, I just wrote light worker missions. A lot of these people are on light worker missions, yo. That's crazy. The Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Crystal Oversoul cards. The word crystal stood out to me. I'm hearing crystal clear vision. You have crystal clear vision about this now because you sat on the sideline and you were able to discern how the game was played. See, and some people had to actually be on the court to actually play the game more up close and personal. So basically, like, you are still on this team. You're still a part of the team, right? Just because you're not physically playing the game, you're still on the team and you're still a team player. However, then you have those star players, right? Or either the star player or the person that wanted the attention, actually in the middle playing this game, like they're on the battlefield. So you was watching from the sidelines. It's kind of like, again, you sit on your throne. I'll turn this over. You sit on your throne, then you send your army out. And then they come back to you with word about what's going on the field. That's why. See what I mean? People thought that they was playing you the whole time. You was the queen or the king or the empress, the emperor, the shaman, the high priest, high priestess just sitting on your throne, yo. That was what you was doing the whole fucking time. Excuse my language. You didn't even realize you was doing that, though. Because in the midst of this, you was like, nothing's moving for me. Everybody else being seen, but I'm not, or da-da-da-da-da, or nothing da-da-da. This is not turning out, or if it wasn't that, you were just like rooting for everybody else on your team. And you still didn't really feel like anything was moving for you, something like that. You didn't really root yourself up. I heard root yourself up, like root for you, but I'm also hearing root up, like you had to pull the root up to root for yourself. You had to get to the root of your trauma, the root of your hurt, the root of something. You got to the root of it. See, sitting on the side made you get to the root of these people because you see them from a distance. Again, your mind zones out, like you've zoned out of the matrix, and you're able to now zone in on the minds of others even. And that's why studying your mind zone, you are in a study, you are in Hermit way more frequently. Even out in public, you can like transform and go into Hermit. Or even in a room full of people, you still feel like you in a bubble. In Hermit, you have a lot of protection around you. Thank you, Spirit. It's going into what I just wrote. This is crazy because there were some team players that were just playing for spiritual fame. They wasn't even about the spiritual mission at all. They was infiltrated on light worker missions. I've been hearing that. Here we are. This has been happening. The battlefield, this war zone, got spiritual game players pretending that they're on a light worker mission. Pretending. And some of these people about to get shown. I'm hearing they about to get shown the fuck out. Spirit about to show. I'm hearing Spirit say they about to show the fuck out. Like your spiritual team about to show the fuck out and show you. Like, you know how people say, y'all, excuse my language, but you know, like if you going out, like, man, I'm about to show the fuck out. When I get there, it's on, hey, you know, having a good time kind of vibe. Like your spiritual team, you know, they about to show out. Like they about to really make a scene out here. These people about to be put on blast. That's why I heard crystal clear vision. Oh, it's some crystal clear vision seen about particular people that was wanting to show out, right? Or they want everybody to show up for them. But they never showed up for other people. Or you. Or even the Most High themselves. They never even really showed their spiritual team no love. And they over here playing a game to be spiritual, but it's all for fame. It's all for the fortune. It's all for the recognition. In this time of this war zone, there are people that are seeking true, pure healing. We in some heavy ass fucking times. Everybody feel it. Google it while we can, right? Seriously. Because I did hear war zone earlier. But it is like a war zone out here. You know what I mean? And your mission, your light worker mission, is shining light on all this darkness that is really taking place. It's way too much. And I'm hearing it'll get, like, it's darker before it gets light. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because we are about to go into a fall season. It's about to get darker. It's already starting to get darker. So right now we are in darker times, quote unquote, because of the season and the fall back in certain areas and regions in the States in the Eastern time. I know it's getting darker. So we are, quote unquote, entering symbolically to this message a darker time. So it is going to get darker before it gets light again. You see what I mean? Speaking of, it's Halloween time, and I wrote this to myself. Where did my other phone go? I hope it's still on. Well, let me charge it, because I wrote something like it's Halloween season and more people wearing masks are appearing. I wrote something like that. I texted to myself. I'm gonna wait to see if my phone comes on. But I heard it's Halloween season, and those who are marrying, I'm hearing mirroring. There's even people mirroring each other. People have been like mirroring people who wear masks. Some people were marrying people to, okay. So, you know, peer pressure. That's what I'm hearing. You have people marrying others out of peer pressure. And therefore, say if you had a pure heart, but you were around people with more darker intentions, you then have to put on a mask to mask the fact that you have a pure heart, and instead now appear like you have darker intentions. So that peer pressure starts to creep in, and now you're wearing this mask around these individuals, and now you are taking on darker intentions or doing darker things or just acting out of character, just choosing something that you never would do, saying words that you never said, wearing clothes you never wore, going places you never went, dating people you never would date. Okay? Just doing shit that you never would do. And that could be influenced by a number of things, right? But this is what happened. Like, you had individuals that were around these individuals, and they became these individuals. They started to do with these. My ancestors outside protecting me. Thank you, Spirit, because I'm gonna tell y'all what I wrote. Y'all hear the birds. So they became these individuals, and you could have even been around some of these individuals. All right, can I get an amen? You could have been around. Well, we start to say, Ashe, excuse me, or Namaste. Can I get a Namaste? But seriously, you could have been around these individuals on the court. They were your team players, right? Or they were just close to you, or you were dating them, whatever you were doing, close up and personal. But see, oh, spiritual sneeze. Thank you, Spirit. Look that up. But see, you know how you could be nearsighted or farsighted if you wear glasses? Farsighted, you can't see up close. Nearsighted, you can't see far away. I used to get confused because I wear glasses, and I was like, okay, but if I can't see close, wouldn't I be nearsighted? And if I can't see far, I would be farsighted, right? No, it's the opposite. See, so up close, you didn't recognize, it's like you didn't really see this person as clear. If you're nearsighted, you really technically can't see far away. Well, like, see, I'm already confusing myself. But see, that's what I'm saying. This person confused you. Like, up close, you didn't see the flaws. But when you had to sit on the bleachers, that's when you saw all the flaws. Because you wasn't off your throne. You didn't get off your throne. You didn't do anything to move off your throne with this person. Now, but before you did, before you was in the trenches, thank you, Spirit, you had like a mission where you had to be in the trenches. You had to be close up in person with these individuals. So you could have had like close relationships, close connections, just somebody you were close to, you talk to every day, blah, 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 blah. Y'all hang out, y'all do this and do that, and all the good things, all the fun things, all the memories, right? You got close to individuals. So you didn't really see any of the dark spiritual game they was playing. You didn't see that up close. But when Spirit was like, oh, we need you to sit on the bleacher. Thank you, Spirit. Where they at? Oh, he right there. Hey. He over there. And I do have family here as well, so my little niece might be in the background. But since you sat on the bleachers, your most high spiritual team was like, you gotta sit on the bleachers. You gotta sit on the bleachers. Why? I love that he getting a little chunky too. He been eating. I want y'all to see him. You wanna get seen today? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if you can see the bird. Y'all see it? It's on the chair. Well, I don't know if y'all saw. I need to name them. But yeah, recognize the ancestors when they're near. So the fact that your most high team was like, you gotta sit on the bleachers, that also satisfied these other people, because they wanted to be seen anyway. So the fact that your mission didn't outshine them being seen, they was cool with it. But see, you didn't really see that until you had to sit on the bleachers. So it's like, in some senses, these people pushed you away to where you were sitting on the side. And in other instances, your divine assistance came and picked you up and set you on the side so you could see everything. And you had to realize how people was playing games, but most importantly, how they was playing a spiritual mission as a light worker. What? Is this what we talking about today? This is the message and this is the energy. And let me tell you what I wrote down. So the bird outside, y'all, this is my ancestors in full. I'm here full time and on time and all the time. Being mindful and paying attention. October 23rd, 2025. Today is Thursday, October 24th. Oh, excuse me, October 23rd, 2025. So today is Thursday. And I heard divine assistance, parentheses, more divine assistance, close parentheses, is around you, around the clock. More spirit guides are coming to your aid because you are about to be, will be, are currently being seen. See, and I wrote seen. People, and then that's when I heard this, y'all, as I was on the message. People were playing a spiritual game to gain spiritual fame, light worker missions, crystal clear vision. So I wrote those two as we on this video. You see what I'm talking about? These people can't play light worker missions no more. Y'all, he's still sitting over there. He chilling. And I really believe that's one that was a baby like last year would come over here. So yeah, I think it's a bird's nest up here. But anyway, that bird's still over there because your ancestors are at your aid. When you are on your mission, they gonna come around. You paying attention now to who your ancestors are, what shape or form they will come in. You know that. And my little niece is out there, so she might start crying. But you know that. But I am gonna get a message because then I'm gonna come back with another message anyway. Dang, this phone's still. Nope. And look, y'all, it's 2:10. It's 2:10. That means it's about to be 2:11, which is gonna be 2:2. And let me see what I wrote myself. Some of these people are wearing masks, y'all. So let me find. Yeah, see, I wrote. This was Tuesday. So what? October 21st. All right, I sent this to myself. It's Halloween season, and those wearing masks are appearing more frequently. See? I don't know if y'all can really see that, but that's what I wrote to myself. Yep. It's Halloween season. Those wearing masks are appearing more frequently. So these people now wearing these masks to appear as a light worker or as a pure spirit, as a friend, as a whatever. It's time to use your discernment. We're going to use the Declare Decree deck. Shabi Zane. I took some of the cards out because I'm doing something, so not all cards are in here at this time, but whatever cards are in here, I'm being called to this deck. So, Shabi Zane. What other message we got here? All right. What's the message for the Divine Collective with the message we already have? Thank you. What's the message for the Divine Collective with the message we already have? Thank you. Okay, we'll just go with those two. All unforgiveness of myself and others are now clear from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Her instructions are to write this down on paper and burn it, clear it out, send it, and cleanse your energy, and to remove it, or just to speak it out into the universe there. So all forgiveness of myself and others are now clear from my energy and spirit and in flesh. Ooh, this is a deep one. All childhood traumas and unhealed wounds are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. See, this is what you did. You have to sit on the sideline. See, this made you tap into your trauma as a child. Probably not being seen or something, or being overlooked, or not being credited, or saying people saying thank you for being there, or could have triggered how no one supports you, or could have triggered your lack of finances or something, or love, or something with a lack, whatever you lacked, these connections triggered it. So you sitting on the sideline though, or was allowing you to be able to see the mask that people wore. And in the midst of it, you had to heal yourself. You probably cried. Crying is a form of healing, even though it's very painful, depending on what you're going through and why you're crying. It's also therapeutic to heal yourself. But then sometimes people drown in their tears, or sometimes people cleanse through their tears. So you can either drown in your tears or get cleansed through your tears. So you did both. You drowned, and then you started cleansing yourself within the puddle. Okay, whatever pool or puddle you was in, you was like, okay, I'm gonna just cleanse myself. I done drowned, but I'm gonna have to cleanse myself in my own flesh, my own mind, my own body, my own essence. You have to cleanse yourself. You have to free yourself. I'm hearing free your mind and the rest will follow. That's in Vogue song too. I think that's in Vogue. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind, don't be so shallow. But I like that song. What's before you? But yeah, that's in Vogue. But it's like you have to free yourself from the mindset. And that's why you detach from this matrix. And you are able to see everything. Because you done focus on trauma. But if it's still some trauma that you got to cleanse out, you know, some things could probably still trigger you. These other individuals that want this attention though, these people that's played some spiritual games, it's on. It's on. I'm hearing people playing spiritual games for spiritual fame. Like, that's crazy to me. Oh, people feel like they're gonna get fame and fortune for playing a spiritual game. One second. Some people think that they're gonna get fame and fortune Ten of Wands. See, they backstab. They done hurt a lot of people. See, this person is not who they say they are. Ten of Swords. This person done hurt at least 10 people or more. This person, like, their spiritual gain to gain spiritual fame is really kind of hurting some people out here. See, that's why it's hard to decipher, even with AI. You got to decipher the humans. They're doing a lot of Michael Jackson AIs out here, or old celebrities that have passed away. And I'm like, dang, MJ, it really do look like him. It'd be kind of cool. It's cool to see it, but some people think these are real videos, or voiceover videos to make funny stuff. They think these are real videos and they're not. Just like with the spiritual game player, you would believe them. They make people believe everything that they're saying or that they're doing or that they're implying or that they're, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm healing. And maybe they are growing, learning, and healing, but at the same time, they're also betraying people, backstabbing people. Like, where they do that at? It's just, I just don't get it. Like, it's really, I don't know. I don't understand. Authenticity. See, you are very authentic in how you approach your mission. And see, this person, it's like they like your authentic nature and they could feed off of that. It says embrace the richness of who you are and let it shine in everything you do. Authenticity is a magnet. People are drawn to the realness. See, you being seen for being authentically you, unapologetically. But see, you had to see that from a far side of life. Not, you couldn't be close to people. You couldn't even really, again, I said you probably be a hermit more. You have to be away and see things from a distance perspective versus being up and close in person with these people every day or at this job or doing something every day up and close, or being with this person and always being close to this, whether it was a lover, you know, being close to this lover, always lovey-dovey, huggy. Then you have to have some distance between this lover to see exactly who they was or what they were doing or what their intentions were. The overall vision of this person, the crystal clear vibe. You were detaching from the matrix as this was happening, though. You probably didn't realize it. You were unplugging yourself. You are unplugging yourself as the source of reasoning for these people or this individual. And you were, so as you unplugged yourself from them, you were connecting right up to source. It's like some of these people was like clogging your portal to source. But see, I just did a video where ties are cut with people who were using you or other people as a ladder to success. And so again, there was like a clog in a portal. But you probably didn't realize it. Again, because you didn't see it until you sat on the side. Or until they pushed you aside. Or until you walked away, whatever one you had to do. But you was authentic when you did it. Yeah, you see, you cut the Queen of Swords. You cut that off. Look how powerful and strong this lady look. You put your armor on and you did it well. You cut it. You cut the tie. You cut the cord and you took the leap of faith. Yes, you did. And then you started to hold back. You held back your source of power. You held back your resources to particular individuals because your light worker mission, your mind, you're zoned in and focused on it. You're in a war zone. You had to zone everything else out, even the matrix. Even though we're still connected in this matrix, you still had to zone it out in order to survive the matrix. Y'all, speaking of, thank you, Spirit. The other day, random, the Truman Show was an option to watch. Hey, do you want to continue watching this? I probably started watching that on YouTube like maybe some months back. I had forgot that I even was watching it. But it came up like, hey, continue watching the Truman Show. I was like, what? I was like, okay. Yo, just in general, I love that show. I mean, the movie anyway, from back in the day. But something told me to watch it again and just to kind of look at it differently. It's, again, from afar. Not everything, you think about watching a movie. No, I'm going to look at it from another perspective, though. So I did, and I'm just like, the day that it started, I think he was on day 10,000, spiritual burp. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, wee. Okay. In the movie Truman Show, the day it started, when everything started to kind of collapse, it was 10, I think it said day 10,909, if I'm correct. So the number stood out. I was like, oh, 101909. And I was like, oh, that's 11, right? No. Excuse me, 18, 19, 20. And so that breaks down to 1010. So it's like a cycle. Like my mind was like doing stuff like that this time when I was watching it. And then I was just looking like how he started to catch on that everybody was lying to him. It took one person to kind of get him to realize, hey, it was like a spirit guide. His spirit guide, again, came to his aid to warn him, which was like the lady that he liked. But he always was curious about this particular lady. But anyway, if y'all have seen the movie, you'll know what I mean. But I'm taking her character as his spirit guide to come to warn him, to alert him, to be like, hey, be mindful of da 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 da. And see, look, the King of Swords came out. And that helped him balance himself. But see, once you became mindful, you also have a pair. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. You got somebody that's going to go to battle for you now. You got people that's going to go to bat for you now. Because you had some of these people, like on that team, for example, that group, you kind of joined in, they wearing masks. You probably walked away, but it was probably some pure souls that stayed behind or stood behind. I'm hearing that stood there and stayed behind. Some of these people woke up, though, to what these mask-wearing, dark-spirited people was trying to do, and they did leave and realize, like, yo, no. But you had some that still stayed there. And those was the people that was actually on the court playing. So when you walked off the court, you saw other people still playing on this court. The Most High wanted you to see how people was playing the spiritual game. Was they really a pure spirit, or was they out here to gain some fame and fortune and knowing that people need them? Because the world of entertainment is dead. It's dying. You got some really good entertainers, but it's changing though. When I say it's dead and dying, the old way is dead and dying. There's a newer way, a new age, a new world order. Yeah, we could talk about all this crazy shit. But when we think about new world order, things are collapsing for the new. But see, the Most High is in charge. I don't even know how to even put it into words. All I know is then I hear show out at the beginning. Thank you, Spirit. I see what you're saying. Spiritual team is just like, oh, we about to show out. Don't worry, you about to show out. Okay. Spiritual team said they about to show out, but you just stay chill, hold back. You know, keep your stuff private. Because I'm hearing like, be cautious about who you share with, and but still take those leaps of faith. Still live your life. Because either way, they're going to send a protector to protect you anyway. Whether it's your Queen of Swords or your King of Swords, they're going to be somebody that match you and that don't play about nothing. Like you got somebody that can go to bat for you, go to war for you. They are equal pair with you. And if it's not love, it's just people in general that are also authentic and they see your authentic nature. They're not going to want to backstab you or harm you. Yeah, see the Four of Wands too. See, got the Four of Wands, happy life. So as you detach it from this matrix, these people are going to be left in the matrix, left out in the cold, and they're going to be getting judgment. Thank you, Spirit. See, these people that still plugged into the matrix and doing this spiritual game to gain spiritual fame, oh, they getting judgment. They getting judgment. Spirit ain't playing. Yep, Nine of Wands. See? Anyway, I'm gonna have to get ready to go in a second. But these people are getting judgment. Ooh, look at the devil showing up. Yep, the devil getting judgment. These devil energies. Can't make this shit up. These people was spiritual game, but they was like connected to the devil. Like they wanted hell on earth. They wanted you to have hell on earth. These people intentions is weird. And even though I say weird, I love the word weird. I think weird is a beautiful word to me. I don't care that I'm weird, but when I say weird in this sense of things, it's like it's a weird fetish or something. Like it's like an eerie weird, okay? Yeah, eerie. More so eerie. It's like this person has an eerie energy and they wanted to connect to devil vibes. And it's like they out here backstabbing and betraying people with the spiritual game. And they really like this devil ass energy. But they get in judgment. Because they was playing you. And see, some of these people, you was like, dang, these people, I was with them 24/7. Or again, they wanted your support, they wanted your attention. They wanted you to give them attention. So that's what happened, yo. See, they wanted to keep you like hung up, but I'm hearing like you got enlightened. You wasn't, see, this is you on the sideline. This you just there getting enlightened. It don't look like you are. It look like you hung up, but you actually got enlightened about the devil energies. How people was playing. That's why you got all the spiritual aid coming to your aid. And they rescue you every time. And these people know that you got all this protection. Because you are going to be seen. It's just like having bodyguards. Like my bird that came to visit me. This is the second time. This is like one of the second videos where they came as I'm talking. And I love it. So just paying attention to stuff like that. In your way, how do your spiritual guides connect? In your way, how do your spiritual guides show up? You know, you paying attention to that and using your discernment, and not to be afraid of what you're getting and receiving, but to acknowledge that, yo, I'm actually elevated here. I'm actually the spiritual ass warrior out here, and I'm on a mission, and I know how to play the game. Because think about a game player. People, you know, like PlayStation or Xbox, you play these games, and the more you play it, the better you get. The more you play it, the less you fear if it's like a shooting game or alien game or a survival kind of game. Like I love Tomb Raider. And the wolves, when they come, I'm like, I can't do it. I'll go get my nephew or somebody that I know can do it. Like being on the field, like you have connecting. I'm hearing you've been connecting the dots. You have connectors to help you come in and battle the field at your aid. But now you're like stronger to do it yourself. You see what I mean? Because you know how they play it. Even if you don't say it, you know how they play it. You ain't got to say it, boo. You know. But they don't know that. They don't know how you know, though. And they still don't know if you know. That's the crazy part. And they question if you do. But in some shape, way, or form, they know that you know that they was playing a spiritual ass game out here to gain fame. The Most High is in that. The Most High is calling judgment, okay, on these devil ass energies. That's why they got, like, these people are now about to feel everybody that they backstab, they feeling it. Everybody that they left out in the cold, they're feeling it themselves now. So that's what's happening. And now they gotta pay up. The devil's coming to collect, yo. I don't know how. I don't know. That's what I just heard. I heard pay up. And then I just heard the devil's coming to collect. Then I just remembered a video that I posted this like maybe last year. It was called, I'm going to put it on my community board. But this is what I'm hearing. I think it was the Most High is coming to collect dark energies, like past due rent or something like that. But this is this is the energy I'm receiving. Ooh, this person is gonna be in a hot seat that they gonna need your cup of love, and you ain't gonna be there. They in a hot seat. Yep. They want to connect to you. They want to reach out, but they got the 9 of Swords. They stressing. Yep. Look, the world is about to see you. Some people stressing because they know the world about to see you too. You see this? I heard you about that's why you got the spiritual divine protection. That's why you have to be enlightened. And I said that was on October 21st. This is the 20th. This card got 21. It's 2:33. Can't make that shit up. Look at this. And this is October 23rd. Hold on. Thursday, October 23rd. But remember when I said the devil energies are the people wearing masks. Here we go. This was on Tuesday when I presented. Tuesday was the 21st. And here we are. The world card got the number 21. It's Halloween season and those wearing masks are appearing more frequently. These people could already be seen by the world. They could already be known in a community or whatever. But now the world is seeing them for the mask that they wear. As the world is seeing them for the mask that they wear and all the dirt that they've done or whatever they did with the devil vibe energy, or they done did something. That's not a good thing. They done did something that ain't good. Whatever they did. But it's being seen as that. So as that is happening to them, you are being seen on the front street, on the front line, as a person to enlighten, as a person to inspire, as a person people actually are getting healing from. You are being seen. This is what's being seen. And I'm hearing you're being seen and you're being heard and people are feeling it. And then I'm hearing that these people are worried, are in distress because you being seen. And they can't see you in person anymore. Before they was so connected to you. Again, y'all was a teen, y'all was playing, but they was kiki and laughing when you was on the sideline. Or when they pushed you away. Or when they refused to stop playing a spiritual game. And you walked away. They didn't, okay, whatever. It didn't bother them then. It started to bother them more and more and more. Every day that passed that they did not see you, did not connect to you, like talk or whatever. Every day that passed, it's like it increases them missing you. So day 1, I don't really bother them. Day 2, still don't bother them. Day 3, nothing. Day 4, nothing. Probably in the back of their mind. Day 100, this person like, man. At day 100, it started bothering this person. It could be day 1,000. Whatever, how many days. If you don't want to use days, use months or seconds or weeks or years. Every year that passed, this person has an immense, deep longing to see you. They confused. They like, what? But see, you have all the spiritual protection and these bodyguards, and you are elevated. You probably wouldn't see them ever again, depending on your lifestyle now. Again, your mindset. You're detached from the matrix. But you can plug back in when you got to. And so the fact that these devil energies know that they was working with the devil because they knew you about to be seen. So how can we get close to the divine collective? I'm telling you, that's why they get judgment. Spirit said no. Even putting those cards together just made me uncomfortable. Like I couldn't even put this devil card next to it's just like weird. Like this devil don't want the divine collective energy to be seen. That's that warfare. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting a headache. Ooh, shit. This is crazy. They're upset because light worker missions are being seen. They're upset because light workers are connecting and making a scene. You are starting to connect with more and more light workers, especially light workers that are waking up. You're connecting with more and more of them. And that's a beautiful ass thing. All right. And they don't want that. So if the more light workers you connected to, they don't want that to happen. They do not want that to happen. So, because all the light workers are being seen, okay? And that's the judgment call on that. You're getting your judgment after this betrayal. But the world, the Most High, is bringing judgment to humankind, to mankind, to all kind. Okay? That's why at the beginning I said it don't matter. The world does feel like a war zone, but they forgetting who the fuck is in charge. I don't know how many readings I done did for people I don't know. And as a human being, as a person minding my business, and an introvert at the highest of high, for me to know these, get this download energy, like, I'm minding my business. There is a higher source, guys, okay? The Most High is in charge. People forget it. That's why the Most High is protecting you and your bloodline and your lineage, and you do your prayers and you cleanse it, because you had, again, you drowned in your tears, but you cleanse yourself and it helps replenish you. And then you got to that root that I heard. You got to the root, you plucked it, you analyzed it. You sat back and you didn't get off your throne no more to assist humanity, even to assist your family or your loved one, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your kids, your auntie, your grandma, your sister, brother, your your co-workers, your manager. You stopped. You stopped playing and dribbling the ball down the court. You stopped. You're like, I'm about to sit down. I'm actually going to take a break. I'm still on the team. I ain't got to get up and get tired. I didn't dribble the ball or miss the net, but I'm still a team player to put my input in it. That's what you do. You put your input in it, and so your mission shifted because you were on the court, and then it shifted for you to sit on the sideline on your throne so you could see how everything was playing out and working out, even in your favor, without you realizing it. You see what I mean? So, in the midst of that, Spirit got you shifting. You on your mission, you shifting, you're going to different sites. Your sites, okay? You're going to different sites to see clearly. And on that note, I'm going to end it there. If it didn't resonate, don't force the fit, all right? You can always thumbs it up if you vibe it. You can always message me if you need to. I do always appreciate each and every one of you more than you know. All right? Peace, love, and light to you, and namaste. Thank you.